recipe. I use hominy that is frozen. I don't like to buy canned hominy. So I went ahead and put it in the pot. I washed it really good. And now I have the spices. I put the spices in. This day I'm doing it a bit different because we're sharing this pozole with the family, and my older sister Mireya is vegan, so she obviously can't eat chicken, so I am just placing the hominy by itself. Usually I'll do the hominy first for about 30 minutes, and then I'll open up the pressure cooker, put in the chicken, and do another 20 minutes. Today I'm just going to put the hominy for 50 or 60 minutes and let it cook that way. But I already added the spices, so either way works. You know, you can add the spices before or at the time you put the chicken. You can do separate, just the hominy, just the chicken, cook it by, you know, separate or together. And so here I'm going to cover this pot, pressure cooker, 50 to 60 minutes, and it'll be done. Okay, so now with the spices that went into this, I like using this menudo mix. It has oregano, dried garlic, and crushed red pepper. And I used a heaping tablespoon of this. And then we have half a tablespoon of salt and a full heaping spoon of caldo de pollo or chicken bouillon as well. And 3 garlic cloves that I minced. So this is the spices for now. You can either do them now or when you put in the chicken after, you know, the homini's cooked 30 minutes. You can do it either way and it'll still work. Okay, now we have the chicken here. I did the same spices again for the chicken since I'm cooking it separately. Sorry. And so it's the menudo mix, you know, with the oregano, dried garlic, crushed pepper, the chicken bouillon, and salt. And I'll go ahead and do 20 minutes in the pressure cooker for the chicken. And I'll mix it up once this is done. I'll mix up some of the hominy with the chicken, and again I'm leaving some hominy by itself because we have a vegan in the family. So this is what it looks like before it starts cooking in the pressure cooker. And here we go. We have the hominy. It's been cooked, and now I will start with the salsa while the chicken is in the pressure cooker. Okay, so for now for the salsa, I have the onion here. I'm using a whole onion because I'm making salsa for the whole family, so there we are. There's the onion. I put a little bit of oil in that pan. And here we go. We'll let it get brown. Oh, I'm going to add some garlic cloves as well. And I have the tomatoes, the 2 chilies, and the cilantro in water and lemon so that they can disinfect. And I'll put them in here as well to get a little brown. Okay, and here are the ingredients for the salsa. I have the cilantro and water with lime to disinfect. I did the same with the tomatoes and the serranos. So I like to use Roma tomatoes for the salsa as well as the serranos instead of jalapenos. I think it gives it a better taste. And so these have already been disinfected. And then now I'm going to put them in a little bit of oil to brown a little bit. Get brown a little bit. And yeah. Alright, and here we got the tomatoes, the serranos, and a little bit of oil. And I've put the, I've already fried the onion and the garlic. Left it on the side to cool down. And we'll blend it once the tomatoes and serranos are done. Okay, this is the fried tomatoes, onions, serrano peppers, garlic. I'm gonna let it cool down for a little bit and then I'll put them in the blender. Okay, and here it is now blended. The pot had a little bit of oil left over. I left it because I like to fry it once it's been blended a bit. But make sure, you know, that you have just a tiny bit of oil. Don't use too much. And then now I've added some chicken bouillon and a little bit of salt. Be careful when adding salt because the chicken bouillon already has salt, so you don't want it to be too salty. And yeah, I'm just gonna let it warm up a bit. I'm gonna stir it and it's done. And here's the rest of the ingredients. Radish, onion, more salsa if anybody needs to add more to the pozole. And we have lettuce. And we have bread for the pozole. Okay, and this is the vegetarian one, pozole, and we have here with chicken,